굳은 다시 믿어 backpacker 우리는 backpackers yeah we the backpacker 내가 묻은 신발이 바래져도 backpacker 우리는 backpackers yeah we the backpacker 지가방 안은 굳은 다시 믿어 backpacker 우리는 backpackers.
안녕하세요. 저는 Aufa입니다. 저는요 Oriental Coffee 출신이에요. So today I want to present to you about Oriental Coffee. So like as you know, we want to expand our business to Korea. So let's see, what is Oriental Coffee? Okay, Oriental Coffee is a shop that uphold the culture of traditional Nanyang food. Nanyang food is like the Chinese cuisine, and it feng shui by inheriting the traditional skills of master of Oriental coffee. Like the Oriental coffee is the what, like we call the owner is the Chinese from Malaysia. So Oriental coffee is devoted to delivering delicious traditional Nanyang cuisine, like the coffee, the traditional coffee wine, the signature egg tart, nasi lemak, mee siam, Nanyang curry chicken rice, and also chicken hor fun. Like as you know, Oriental coffee is a coffee, the traditional coffee itself. The signature type, yes, we have for kopitiam, we have signature type, our signature type. Then we have nasi lemak, we have mee siam also, we have Nanyang curry chicken rice. Nanyang curry chicken rice is curry that from Chinese. And the last one, we have chicken hor fun. So we want to know more about Korea. So the purpose of this meeting is to discuss the culture, economic, and communication factors affecting business in South Korea and strategize on how Oriental Coffee can successfully establish outlets there. So I asking from all of you to teach me and guide me throughout my process to expand my business in Korea. So, and also Oriental Coffee want to know more about market insights, culture sensitivity, and communication styles and negotiation strategy. I hope all of you can help me through my process of expanding my business to Korea. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is AMREEN and I'm the marketer for South Korea. Annyeong. So I'll be sharing a little about the cafe culture there and why Oriental Coffee has a strong chance to enter this market. So for the first one, the market trends in South Korea. In South Korea, cafes are everywhere. The number grew from about 69,000 in 2019 to 102,000 in 2023, and the industry is now worth more than 1.5 billion USD. Just in Seoul alone, there are more than 24,000 cafes. That even shows how important cafes are in Korean daily life. Okay, so what's the most interesting is that cafes are just not coffee for Korean. They are part of Koreans' lifestyle and identity. Many Koreans live in small apartments, so cafes become like a place. Cafes become like a third space where they can study, relax, or hang out. And of course, design plays a big role. People love cafes that are aesthetic and Instagrammable, because sharing photos on social media is nowadays like a trend. Okay, so for the younger generations like millennials and Gen Z, cafe are almost a symbol of status. They don't mind paying more. For an example, even if a latte costs about 7.5 USD, which is above the minimum wage, many are still willing to pay more just to enjoy the atmosphere and take the photos to upload on the social media. Okay, so for So where does the Oriental coffee fit in? What are the opportunities for Oriental coffee to enter this market? Well, the market already has a lot of normal coffee shops. To stand out, we can bring something fresh. Our Malaysian style food and signature drinks like Kopi Malaya. On top of that, we can create a modern signature concept, kopitiam concept that feels cozy and culture and brings our Malaysian culture, but still match Koreans' love for stylish cafe. Okay, so for the last one, and to make it more exciting, we can introduce fusion items like Dalgona Kopi Malaya, which combines Malaysian's bold coffee, Malaysian signature coffee, with Korean's Dalgona trend, and also cendol bingsu, which makes our famous dessert with their famous shaved ice. These are Instagrammable, unique, and perfect for young cafe lovers. Okay, so that's all from me about South Korean's market insights. I'll now pass it to Zahra, who will explain the challenges and way to address the issue. Thank you.
Hi, Annyeong. I'm Zara, the Korean marketer, and today I'm going to explain the challenges that you might face. So the reason I will tell you guys these challenges so that you guys can prepare beforehand. So in Korea, the first challenges is high consumer standards. Korean consumers are very tend to be driven and have high expectations for quality. You know? So they tend to look at the packaging, the innovations and fast result. If Malaysian business don't keep up with these trends, the product might be not seen as outdated. The product might seen as outdated and lower in quality. Second is regulatory barrier. South Korea has strict import laws, labeling requirements, and product safety checks, especially for food and cosmetics. So this can be really costly and time consuming, and without proper preparation, it can delay your guys' entry into the market. And lastly is strong local competition. Mind you, the Korean market is already dominated by well-known domestic brands, particularly in sectors like beauty and F&B fashion. These local brands have very strong loyal customer loyalty. So it's very challenging for a new Malaysian business to come to Korea to grab attention, unless you guys can bring something very unique. So I would like to tell how you guys can address this issue. Okay, so first is to match Korean consumer trends. To win the Korean consumer, you guys need to really adapt your product to our lifestyle. That means focusing on quality, innovative features, packaging that appeals to their sense of style. You know, by studying the market trends closely, I can assure to position our business as fresh and exciting rather than foreign and unfamiliar. So second is ensure regulatory readiness. We should, reduce these regulatory barriers by partnering with local distributors or consultants who understand the Korean system. This makes it easier so that you can get approval for halal food, cosmetic, or other goods while ensuring compliances with their strict standards. And lastly is differentiate from local brands. So instead of competing head to head with Korean giants, we should highlight what makes the business unique as a Malaysian cuisine. For example, the halal certified products, tropical ingredients, or cultural authenticity. These are values that Korean brands cannot easily copy, and they give us a strong edge in the market. This is what I can share for you guys' Malaysian business. Thank you for me.
안녕하세요.
So today I'm going to present about culture sensitivity and communication style in South Korea and how oriented copy can adapt when entering this market. So first, let's look at the communication style in South Korea. South Korea is a high context culture, which means people often communicate in an indirect way. Instead of saying no directly, they remain silent and give a vague response. So you need to pay attention very carefully. Politeness and harmony are highly valued. So open confrontation should be avoided because it can harm relationship. Nonverbal are also very important. Things like body language, tone of the voice, eye contact, and even bowing show respect and sincerity in communication. Next, let's go to the cultural sensitivity for Oriental copy. Since Korean society respect hierarchy, Oriental copy must make sure to address senior members first and use people titles such as Mr., Miss, or even Doctor. And not to mention, a stranger business card is also a formal process card should always be given and received with both ends. Decision making in South Korea usually takes longer because group consensus is valued. So, Oriental copy must be patient during negotiations. Building trust is also crucial. And one way to do this is through long-term relationships, such as sharing meals, engaging in social interaction with business partner. And finally, let's look at the suggestion for the Oriental copy. For Oriental copy to succeed in South Korea, Oriental copy should provide staff training on the Korean etiquettes, including their greetings, speech, polite way of speaking, and proper ways to exchange their business card. The company marketing and branding should emphasize values like respect, harmony, and community, which is aligned with Korean culture expectation. By adopting a polite and indirect communication style, Orthocopy can build stronger trust and acceptance among customers and partners. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is ALIA NAZIRA. I'm gonna present about negotiation strategies in Korean. So for the first one, respect hierarchy. In Korean business culture, senior or higher ranking individual must be treated with respect and always address them with respect first and use proper title to avoid aggressive behavior. And then for the second one, indirect communication. Korean usually avoid direct disagreement to maintain harmony, and they also pay attention to non-verbal like body language, facial expression, and tone of voice. And then Korean also build trust through relationship. Strong personal relationship are important before moving into serious business talk. And then they also social activity help them to strengthen their connection. And then for the next, show long-term commitment. Korean partner value Korean partner value reliability and stability. Demonstrate them to serious about a long-term partnership. For the last one, Korean must polite and respectful approach to maintain their politeness and cultural respect in all communication. This will increase trust and improve chance of success in the market. That's all from me.
Okay, so thank you from all the presenter like AMREEN, the marketers, ZAHRA, the marketers, also for ALIA, the negotiators, and for ALISA and the culture analysis. I want to thank you so much for teach me about the Korean style, the Korean behavior, the Korean culture. So my expansion step is I have three expansion steps. So the first one is I will try to use the first is partnership. I will try to find a local partners or franchises of cafe and to expand my business. And also I will join the Cafe show. Like there is like, as you know, there is a show of cafe in Korea. So I went to join it and promote my Oriental coffee. And also I want to collaborate with Korean influencer or food blogger, as I know that there is a mukbangers, called Zuyang in Korea. She is a high speed mukbanger, so I will try to collapse with her. Okay, the second one is I will try to use trial outlet. So I will open my trial outlet in Seoul, and I want to test a localized menu to suit Korean preferences. So when we serve the menu and dish it itself, we want to collect the customer feedback and improve the business mode. So we serve the dishes, and we want to know the Korean preferences about the menu itself, so we can improve our menu. So the third one is we want to full expansion if the trial outlet is success. So we want to use the franchising model and expand our business truly and more in Korea country itself. So that is all from me. Thank you from all of you for joining me and spend your time, your busy time to explain to me about culture, about differentiate, about the about all of Korean. So thank you so much from me, from Oriental Copy, from Malaysia, and I hope that we can try to combine our strength and have a good relationship throughout our process and in expanding the Oriental Copy business in Korea. So 감사합니다.